What is your name?
My name is Emma Powell.
Work full time?
I do, yes.
How do you find time to work out?
I have to escape from my children. They're old enough now that I can leave them. And I work early mornings as well, so the evenings are very good. And he's very flexible. Doing 3 times a week is really good.
How did you feel about joining?
I was really nervous because I started on my own, joined on my own. A friend of mine recommended the boot camp, but I was very nervous.
Fears you had about attending, and did you overcome them?
I overcome them really quickly because everybody's really friendly and everybody's really nice. I was a bit shaky at first. I'm really unfit, so I'm quite embarrassed, but I wasn't the only person, so I got over it.
Is it a friendly atmosphere?
It is. Everybody's really lovely and I've made some really good friends. So yeah.
What are all the other boot campers like? Shape, size, friendly, support?
And they're all different shapes and sizes and all different fitness levels. So, what was the question?
Friendly, support.
Yeah, very friendly, very supportive. Sometimes a little bit over supportive, but that's not a bad thing.
What is Brendan like?
Brendan is a very lovely man. He's a bit of a dude and he likes to dance. He thinks he's funny and he's got his few catchphrases, but yeah, he's cool. I like Brendan.
How did you find time to fit attending boot camp?
Well, like I said, he does a morning session and 2 evening sessions, so he can be quite flexible. So if I wasn't able to make an evening one, he'd let me do the morning ones. I try and just stick to my 7 to 8. But yeah.
Do you enjoy every session?
Oh, I love every session. No. It hurts, but it's worth it.
Has it improved your energy, confidence and social skills?
Yeah, definitely. I've met lots of new people, which we go out and have a few drinks and have a bit of fun. Sorry, my daughter's belching in the background.
What?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
What results have you achieved? Weight loss, inches, new clothes size, improved health?
Okay, well I've been doing it for over a year. I've lost a stone. In the first 2 months I lost a stone. And I kind of just now go to keep it off, to tone up. My abs are coming back, which I'm pretty proud of. But yeah.
Hello! Brendan's asked me to make a video telling you all about my experience at boot camp. I was really nervous about starting. I honestly thought everyone would be laughing at me trying to exercise, especially as I was size 16 at the time. I really shouldn't have worried. No one looks or laughs at you and everyone is there for the same reason, so there's nothing to worry about. Everyone is really friendly and, as they always say, boot camp is like a family. Each session is fun and different every time, and I never thought I'd be one to say I actually enjoy exercising and working out. I'm now under 10 stone and in size 8 to 10 clothes, and without boot camp that would never have happened. People always ask me what my secret is. Well, I don't have one. It's simple: join boot camp and eat better. If you're thinking about joining, don't hesitate, just join. It's the best thing I could have done.
Firstly, when I started I was really nervous. Me and a friend decided in December that we were going to start January, New Year's resolution and all that. And yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking to begin with because we didn't know what to expect, didn't know who to expect, never met Brendan before. And yeah, when we got there it was brilliant. It completely was not what I was expecting at all. Everyone was really friendly, really welcoming. Brendan, great bloke, very forward and outgoing, knows straight away what you're capable of, and the workouts, everything you do is based around what you're capable of doing, and he knows your limits, you know your limits, you do what you can do. I've been going for 8 weeks now and I've lost 19 pound in 8 weeks. I never thought that was possible. You know, it's not like it's hardcore weights at a gym 24/7. you're talking 1 hour, 3 times a week, and for that, I've lost 19 pounds in 8 weeks. It's really good. I feel great. I'm eating healthy as well as doing the boot camp. They go hand in hand. You can't really do one without the other. You need to put full dedication into it, which I think I've been doing, and I do. I feel brilliant. Couldn't be better. So I would definitely recommend this to anybody that's watching this video. Excuse my Gloucester accent. Yeah, I'd recommend it to anybody. I really would. It's been great. I'm going to carry on for the foreseeable. It's certainly not going to be bad for you. So yeah, there we go.
So my name's Rachel. I joined boot camp just over a year ago now. I remember, because I joined on my own, the first session going into it, I felt absolutely terrified. I was so nervous that I was going to walk into, a group full of really athletic people that would be really judgmental and basically look at me and think, well, what are you doing here? Couldn't have been further from the truth. You go into boot camp and you do have people of all shapes and sizes, all kind of fitness levels, and everyone there, the thing that strikes me the most is how supportive everyone is and how everyone just is there to get along, have a laugh and just get fitted together. But Brendan as well is really good, because there's not one session that I've been to that's been the same. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've been going for so long, is because it is different every single time. When you go to these exercise classes or the gym, it can get quite boring, I found, and quite repetitive. So coming to this, it is challenging all the time and you do push yourself, but because you push yourself, that's why you see the results. And it's not just about the exercise either. You get the sort of nutritional tips, and everyone shares with each other what they're eating, what you're doing, so you have that ongoing support outside of the 3 sessions each week as well, which is something which I'd never come across before. And it is like you're part of a community. And I work full time and I have a young son as well, so I find that this is something that I fit in straight after work 3 times a week, and it's kind of my time that I go and I do something that I want to do. But I can honestly say that if you're thinking about joining boot camp, if you're not sure, just give it a go, because you've really got nothing to lose. I guess that's it.
Hi everyone, my name is Lee Hill. I've been doing boot camp with Brendan since December 2014. Worked full time and wanted to try and find something different to do in just your normal gym, and then struggling to find time with a family, as you can see behind me, to try and get around doing all of that and fit it into working full time. I heard about it from a couple of different people, ummed and ahed about it for probably 3 or 4 months, because I wasn't sure whether it was going to be something of use for me. The main point really was to get fitter, lose a little bit of weight, but actually most of all get that determination and self-drive back into it. Turn up on my own, first session at the boxing gym that Brendan used to work out of, 6 o'clock in the morning, couldn't find it, having to try and text Brendan via Facebook to find it, eventually found it. I think Brendan will openly admit one of the first message I ever got from him was checking I was okay, because I think he was concerned that I was going to keel over and die after the first session. Was without doubt the first and hardest thing I've ever done. It gets harder every week, and those people who've joined will probably vouch for that, is you never get into a comfort zone with it. My biggest worry is getting in front of a group of people in training. It's not my normal way, it's not something I'm comfortable with, but the group allows you to develop personally, and actually you get to meet people of a similar sort of confidence level. There's no pressure, you push yourself as hard as you can do, and obviously the more you push yourself, the more you get out of it. So I started and was around just over 15.5 stone, and now after today's weigh-in I'm clocking around 13.6, so really pleased with my development on that side of it. You've got loads of diet tips, got a lot of support from Brendan in terms of ways to support yourself outside of the boot camp. I also do the secondary thing that Brendan does, which is the alpha male training bit, and that's a separate entity, but again it's a similar sort of mindset of you turn up, you work hard and you achieve something from the end of it. Brendan as a trainer has been fantastic for me. I tore my calf quite badly last year, which meant I had to take a month away, and all the way through that time he was giving me sort of help and tips on stretches, on how to get through it, how to eat properly, making sure I drink more fluid, which is something that I've always struggled with. But most of all, I think the key point is it's just being able to have that self-confidence in things that you do. So you see pictures of yourself on holiday, and me personally, I'm not a massively overweight guy, but it was just something looking at pictures that wasn't overly happy with and felt it was time to make a change. It is hard. Every session's hard, and I do 3 mornings a week. So by Friday evening, I genuinely can say I'm ready for a weekend. It's up to you how much you put in. I've mentioned before that you get out what you put into it, but it's not just about the fitness side of it. You meet some great people. The group gets bigger and bigger. The social event that we went to before Christmas was fantastic. It's definitely something I would recommend that people do. In terms of the costs, those people who say, well, it costs more than it does for a gym, not really, because you spend perhaps £40 to £50 in the gym and you don't go, or you go once a week just to show you've been there. Here you get full on an hour worth of work, in terms of pushing yourself to the extremes, in all weathers, outside in the summer, inside in the winter. But it's good laugh when you're doing it. But yeah, it's hard work. Something I would definitely recommend, and I'm glad I've done it. And I've introduced people who've enjoyed they've done it as well. So something I'll definitely keep it going. Brendan's a taskmaster. If you're going to come for an easy ride, then don't go. But without a shadow of a doubt, if you want to lose weight, meet friends, and push yourself to the places you don't think you could go, then I highly recommend you use boot camp. I enjoy it very much, and thanks to Brendan for everything he's done for the last 12 months. May the work carry on.
Hi, my name's Vicky, and I wanted to share my experience of Brendan Halliday's boot camp. I currently work part-time, and I am also a full-time single mother to a 5-year-old, which does prove quite difficult to get any exercise in. Luckily for me, I have a great support network which has enabled me to do 3 sessions a week at boot camp, occasionally throwing in the cheeky double. When I first started, I was very nervous. I am a very outgoing and confident person, but walking up to the hall on my first day on my own, the nerves set in. But once I walked through their doors, they soon went away. I was met with support and smiles, not just from Brendan, from the other boot campers. I do feel I've made friends for life there, and as cheesy as it sounds, we are the boot camp family. You can do any session and you walk in there on your own, and someone is there that can support you, work with you, motivate you and push you in the right direction. All the boot campers are different shapes and sizes with all different levels of fitness, but we all work together and strive to achieve the goals that we've set ourselves. Now, what can I say about Brendan Halliday? Well, his dedication is second to none. The man is there for you. We all have short-term and long-term goals that we want to achieve, and he is working with us all the time, not just at boot camp, to help us achieve them. We are there for any questions that we need answered, any exercises that we have to do correctly to get the full benefit of. He is there pushing us in the right way. If it wasn't for him, I would have left boot camp a long time ago. He is the heart. I totally love it. I never thought I'd love exercise as much as I love boot camp. It's not boring, it's fun. We have a laugh. We work hard, we play hard. Every session is different. It's never the same. You go away and you are energized. My fitness levels have soared. I am not where I need to be just yet, but I am working towards striving to get them, and with support of the boot camp and Brendan, I know I will hit them. I never ever thought that I would be this happy about going to do any exercise. If you need to lose weight, get fit, Brendan Halliday's boot camp is the way forward. It's definitely worth it.